Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading by the Blessings Foundry. Today's reading is a general reading for the Taurus collective. The more highly you have Taurus placed in your birth chart, the more this reading may resonate with you. Spirit, please connect with the Taurus viewers and subscribers of this channel to get the messages they need for their soul's journey at the time they view this video. Let's see what messages we get for you today, Taurus. Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus at the time they view this video? What messages do you have for Taurus at the time they view this video? Let's see what we have for you, Taurus. So here we have the Ten of Pentacles. Focus on your security, stability, maybe even a commitment. Then the Queen of Swords is feminine air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy, feminine, independent of gender, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Five of Wands. So you may have... It's interesting because here we show security and stability and commitment in the Ten of Pentacles. And we have both of these queens staring right at each other, you holding onto your coin, and the Queen of Swords with her hand out, almost expecting or demanding something from you. Almost like they're saying, give me your coin. Then we have the conflict and argument and strife here. And needing to have cleansing out of this situation, cleansing, clarity, and healing. This could very well be in a love relationship or some other type of connection. Again, Five of Swords, somebody is behaving from a very selfish point of view. And we have the King of Pentacles, masculine earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So we have a divine pairing here. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is a harsh truth, a harsh reality, and a very abrupt change or communication that's coming through. So for some of you, we have the two feminine energies and a masculine energy. So that could very well indicate that there's conflict because of a third party in a connection, or that somebody within this connection is being very demanding, maybe even unrealistically demanding, and it's causing a lot of stress and conflict, and there needs to be healing and cleansing in this situation, and a need to move away from, conflict. Let's get clarification for you, Taurus. Spirit, what is this Ten of Pentacles for Taurus? What is this Ten of Pentacles for Taurus, please? What is this 10? Thank you. So here, interesting, we have the Five of Wands and we have the Queen of Swords next to the King of Swords here. So what we're having is there seems to be conflicts and arguments regarding security, stability, or it could be finances or a commitment. For some of you, you may be having arbitration or a legal defense, or needing to have legal intervention with a lawyer or an attorney. This could even be a divorce and divorce arguments. Take it as it resonates. We'll continue to get clarity into what's going on here. With the King and Queen of Swords and the King and Queen of Pentacles, this can even speak to some relationship you've already been in that's causing a lot of stress and anxiety. Let's continue and see what's going on. But we see that there's conflicts around security, stability, a commitment that might need to be mediated. What is this Queen of Swords for Taurus? What is this Queen of Swords for Taurus, please? And for the Queen of Swords, wow, we're getting the Five of Swords again. So here, the Queen of Swords is looking after her own interest and her own fulfillment, and really standing their ground in order to make sure that they get what they perceive to be what is owed to them. So we have the King of Swords energy, who may be, somebody mediating this conflict. What is this Queen of Pentacles? What is this Queen of Pentacles? We have the Page of Cups, so some type of emotional message. What is this Queen of Pentacles? What does Taurus need to know about this Queen of Pentacles, please? So a choice may have to be made, Taurus, regarding some type of offer or emotional message that might be coming towards you. There might be some type of settlement for some of you in order to calm this conflict. What is this Five of Wands? We have the Five of Wands now twice, Spirit. What is this Five of Wands? What do you want Taurus to know about this Five of Wands? What is this Five of Wands, please? What is this Five of Wands? You know, and for some of you, you may find that you keep running into the same type of conflict in your connections. What is this Five of Wands? We have the Five of Cups. So really being disappointed by the fact that you're running into this conflict. It's just getting to the point where it's draining you. You're just so over it. We have the Queen of Pentacles, again, your energy, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could feel very disappointed because you're having arguments with people, or you could feel as though people are just trying to come at you in order to take from you, to take your financial security, to just drain you of all your resources, of anything you're trying to build for yourself. And the conflict that it's presenting in your life is very disappointing, and it's really making you sad because you would like to have something genuine, you would like to have something stable, but everybody keeps coming to you in conflict with their hand out to you. What is this Sun card for Taurus? What do you want Taurus to know about the Sun card? And we have the Seven of Cups. So this is, you know, having clarity on any type of illusions you might have within your connections, where you might be having wishful thinking, that you may be having the idea that people have better intentions than what they do have, because everybody keeps having conflict and coming to you with expecting things from you, which is ultimately draining you. So needing to have the clarity on what is really going on in these connections. What is this Lover's card? What is this Lover's card, please, Spirit? And we have the Nine of Swords. So the connections that you may have in your life are extremely stressful for you. They're causing you anxiety and stress, keeping you up at night. You know, you may be in a position why you're wondering, you know, why is everybody trying to take from me? Why is everybody I come into contact with trying to use me or abuse me, or just, you know, they only want what they can take from me? What is this Five of Swords, please, Spirit? What do you want Taurus to know about this Five of Swords? Wow. So, you know, at this point in time, you may very well be feeling as though love is a losing game. You know, you may have tried to have multiple connections here. Some of you might have been married twice. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, and we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you, this can speak to having been married twice or involved into significant relationships. But ultimately, you may be feeling that no matter what connection you're in, every connection or every situation ends up in a battle. What is this King of Pentacles for Taurus? Yeah, you may very well be feeling as though everybody's trying to take from you. Everybody has an agenda. You may have tried to put your best foot forward multiple times in relationships or in situations, but here we see underhanded, deceitful energy that keeps coming out. So we have the Knight of Swords, which indicates change and needing to have truth in a situation. What is this Knight of Swords for Taurus? What is this Knight of Swords for Taurus, please, Spirit? And we have the King of Cups, which is interesting because the King of Cups is a sharp energy shift away from the King and Queen of Swords and the King and Queen of Pentacles. So it may be a harsh truth or a harsh realization that while you've invested your energy in air energy or earth energy or in this previous connections, the truth may have suddenly and unexpectedly, very abruptly come to you that you may have missed an opportunity with somebody who embodies water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let me get some more cards around this Knight of Swords, Spirit. What is this Knight of Swords, please? For some of you, you could have also had an unexpected message from a water sign. We have the Three of Cups, which is a card of reunion and joy. So, okay, one more card. One more card for this Knight of Swords, please, Spirit. One more card. Thank you. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So we have new energy coming out. This is interesting because we're showing the connections here, a sharp change, a harsh reality, with two different situations here. I believe this King of Wands is showing, you know, you wanting to take action, or somebody wanting to take action regarding a past connection that you thought may have been a soulmate or twin flame union. And it could have very well been with a water sign that you may have suddenly realized you want reunion with, or they could have realized they want reunion with you, because you are in fact a good match for each other. And that makes sense because Taurus with water energy is typically a pretty good match, the earth and water. Spirit, one card for the overall message of this reading for Taurus. One card for the overall message, thank you. And we have truth. So this is the card of judgment, which speaks to past life connections, awakening, and, you know, making a truthful decision and choice. What we're seeing throughout this reading, Taurus, is a story about connections, a story about relationships, and the expectations and wishes that may have been built up around them. We see two pairings. So for some of you, you may have been in two particularly notable relationships in the past with somebody who you thought would be your person. But in these scenarios, they both turned out to be disappointing, full of conflict, and you may have felt as though these people in these connections were only interested in their own gain from you. So there's a need for you to have clarity regarding your expectations and to see people clearly without illusions. You may very well now have a lot of stress and anxiety regarding connections because your experience has been that love is a battlefield, that people are out to take from you, and you have experienced deception, betrayal, and lies in your connections. And you understand that there is a change that you really want to make. You are longing perhaps for somebody from the past, or somebody from the past maybe longing for you. You could also have fire in your chart somewhere. The King of Wands is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, so you might have a moon or a rising or Venus that has fire in it for some of you. But ultimately, you're longing for a soulmate twin flame connection, a real, true connection, not what you have experienced before where any type of connection ends up in strife and conflict, but really that's emotionally fulfilling. And you may very well have somebody who has water in their chart that is coming to your mind that you had a very great connection with. And ultimately we have the card of truth, that you need to have truth with yourself regarding your connections and have that clarity to move forward, making the highest and best decisions for yourself regarding the connections and the people you allow into your experience. This is the message I have for you today, Taurus. I hope it helps. God bless.